iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
Afternoon. So we're here to discuss Billy Joe Saunders and Kevin Blackwell's challenge for the vacant British middleweight title. Billy is currently the Commonwealth champion after a very impressive performance last time out against Jared Fletcher. We were expecting a bit more of a tougher fight, but Jimmy and Mark assured me that that wasn't going to be the case and that Billy was going to go in there and do the business as he did. I remember probably 3 fights ago, Billy came into our office and said that he was confident enough in his own ability to take on people like Matthew Macklin, and that was 3 fights ago. So I feel a bit sorry for the man sitting to my right here, because I've got a funny feeling that Billy's going to be explosive again on Saturday night. But this man's here to do a job as well, and I can't see Billy. I can't see him letting Billy have it all his own way. So Bill's going to have to be at the top of his game. It's been a good long training camp for him as well. I spoke to Mark regularly, and he's been, been telling me about all the good things that Billy's been doing in the gym, working hard, living properly, and you can see in his appearance here today that he's looking extremely strong and fit. We're expecting a big crowd at the XL on Saturday. We're looking at 5,500. Obviously with George on the bill and Ricky, so it's going to be another bumper Christmas show from Frank Moore Promotions, and one that we've been looking forward to. We've got some shows planned again for next year. If you want to grab me afterwards, I'll let you know all about them. We've got a bit of a schedule filling up, but for now we're looking forward to Saturday. Obviously it's live and exclusive on Box Nation as well, so Billy and Nick are here to take the questions.
Nick, how does it make you feel when Francis says he expects Billy to put on an explosive show?
I was expecting anyway. I've trained so hard for this fight. I've never felt so good. So, I want Billy Joe Saunders to be his best, or can beat him at his best.
You're not expected to win this. I mean, Billy's an up and coming boxer. I mean, how do you rate your chances?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to come into fight and not feeling confident. I'm 100% confident. I'm going to beat Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is a good fighter. He's proved it in his last all his pro fights. Had a good amateur career. But I'm not here to make the numbers up. I'm here to win this fight and take them belts home.
Bill, with you being a favourite, do you feel as though there's some pressure on you going into the fight?
No pressure at all. We're the same age. We're both prospects, but we're just on different levels. And I think I'm just on that level above of these all up and comers. And our idea of Nick Blackwell, hopefully, there's John Ryder out there, and there's some good fights, Eubank Jr. and that. So it's all good times for me. And this British title is all over won it since I've been 5-6 years old, since I've been in the gym. So there's King Kong won't take it off me Saturday night. Nobody's coming back to Hatfield.
How keen are you to put on a show? I mean, Bath and Preston Saturday. I mean, the division in general is thriving at the moment. I mean,
yeah, I think
you're keen to keep up.
Putting on a show. I mean, it's just me training. All my training's done. Everything's gone 100% perfect. So there is no really worries about me putting on a show. I mean, as long as I get the win, whether it comes in the first round or the 12th round, a win is a win to me. And we've underestimated Nick. He's a good fighter, and that he went. It's been him some tough fellas. So we're expecting a good fight, but I just think I'm a different level.
Sure. I know it was Martin Murray you were interested in fighting before. Obviously, he's got Martinez now. Is there someone else you've got in mind? Should this all go well for you?
Listen, once I'm British champion, I think people should have me in mind. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about other people. I'm doing my own thing, moving along, and I'll beat who they put in front of me.
It's a great division, isn't it, domestically and internationally? How long do you think before we can see big fights?
I was speaking to Frank the other day. I went round to Frank's house and it was like 5-6 fights. All depends, all going well. So I think this time next year, who knows? We can look at me and Martin Murray sitting around the table. Hopefully, please God, he wins the world title. I know he's got an hard job in front of him, but nothing's impossible.
Do you think how's Billy been going?
He's been he's been going along very well, but he always trains well. And I just want to make one thing clear, that for this fight, people keep saying Nick Blackwell this, Nick Blackwell ain't supposed to this, that. Listen, we've not underestimated Nick Blackwell. We've done our work, whether it goes 1 round or 12 rounds. We're certainly not underestimating him, because he ain't coming here just to lay down. We know he's coming to fight, and he'll be ready, and we'll be ready.
How highly do you rate Billy? You've trained a lot.
I've said it from the off when he was 19 years of age. He's the best youngster I've ever trained. Even the world champions, none of them was obviously as young as that, but Adam Whitehead was young. they didn't have his talent. He's got natural talent. But I'd like to say again, we're not underestimating no one. Don't matter who they are. We've got ready for the fight.
Jim, you saying that about Billy, I mean, you quite regularly say about what a clean livery is. So how much easier does that make your job, that Billy's so hungry? And
Well, it makes it 100% easier because when they're living right, you don't have to tell them to watch this, watch that. He knows what he's got to do. We may have a little talk about this, that, but he knows the routine now. Very rarely after he come out today, I ain't going to say what weight he was, but he's perfect weight, perfect. And the other week I said to him, go and have a bit of chicken and rice and that, do you good. Where's that bloke Nando's? I said, go to Nando's, do you good. And because he's working right, and as I like to say, because Nick's come all the way down, and it's, you know, it's as a good sportsman and a good fighter, you know, we're not going to rubbish him off, because we're not doing that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have trained as hard as what we're doing.
What people realise is that Nick put 5 good rounds against Martin.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was just a injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, bad rib.
A bad rib, yeah. So you know what I mean. He was doing well on the fight. So people's got to look at that. I know Martin stopped him, but Martin drawed. Well, I think Martin should have won the world title. So he had 5 good rounds against Martin Murray. So we're not, like Jimmy said, we've not underestimated him. No, everything's been done spot on.
Well, let's not get wrong. Well, Nick's here because the board and the Commonwealth have approved him to fight for their titles. It's not like a token. Someone's just turning up. This is a proper fight, and it's for 2 top level belts. Yeah. And Billy's got his work cut out.
And also,
I know people told me about this guy. He's not someone to turn up. He's going to come and have a go, and he's former English champion as well. So it's going to be a great fight, and one we're looking forward to.
Your toughest fight yet?
Yeah, I mean, listen. This is about to say that the British title has got Martin Murray a world title fight. British title has got Matthew Macklin a world title. I'm sure he had the British. Did Matthew Macklin have the British?
Yeah, one British.
Yeah, you got Darren Barker world title fight. So off the British title, a lot of big fights come. So I'm sure that he's trained hard. And I know I've trained double after this fight, and I'm double ready.
Nick, this the whole underdog status, is that something you're relishing?
I know it's going to be an underdog anyway, but I don't think people should be looking at that fight with Martin Murray. I'm a totally different fighter from that fight from Martin Murray. A lot stronger, a lot fairer. So, yeah, I'm an underdog. There's still a lot of pressure on me. I've lost to Martin Murray. People think if I do lose this fight, every time I've stepped up to a high level, I'm losing. I'm actually going to go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of pressure on me. I'm not coming into the fight thinking I'm an underdog.
I think Nick retired in that fight. He didn't get stopped, Nick, did he? He retired.
No, I had to retire, yeah.
He retired
too much.
He retired on his stop through a rib injury.
He won't have to retire on the 15th.
Nick, can you tell us a bit about your background? Obviously, you had a bit in the unlicensed as well. Do you think this will give you good steps ahead of your fight with Bill?
Well, Billy Joe Saunders went the ABA route. I would have went the ABA route if I knew what it was when I first started boxing. But yeah, I did go the unlicensed route, thinking that was the right way to go. I had 18 unlicensed fights. I won them all. 16 was stoppage. Was fighting people, 2 stone, 2.5 stone heavier than me when I was 16 years old. So without a head guard and tan gloves on. So it was a little bit similar to the pros. It wasn't as good quality. Obviously not as good opposition as such people as Billy Saunders, but it was a good stepping stone for me to go into the pros. It's a good experience getting out people like that and getting hit by people a lot heavier than me.
Did you have any amateur fights? Or just
No, I had no amateur fights at all. Just 18 unlicensed fights. And straight into pros.
Francis, you obviously rate Billy highly, Jimmy obviously rates him highly. All goes well for him Saturday. Is 2013 going to be a big year for him?
Well, I think 2012 has been a big year for him. It's been a big step up this year, and he's delivered 100% of the time. Like Jimmy said, he's training harder than ever, and he's looking better than ever. I mean, we come in the office the other day, and I'm almost gone from a boy to a man this year. In terms of fighting, and obviously next year it's going to be, it's going to be bigger and better. Like everyone said, it's a really hot domestic division. I think that the job next year is to take care of those domestic rivals. So there's no doubt who the best in Britain is, and we can cement his position as the best in Britain. And then we'll be looking for European and world titles towards the end of next year. Billy's 20, 21 now?
No, I'm 23 now.
23 now, He still looks so young. 23 years old, and he's been pro for 4.5 years, and it's progressing as it should be, and it's as naturally as it should be. You know, you're a long time retired, and he's only 23. So yeah, so domestic rivals next year, and then step it right up at the probably beginning of next season.
So you're confident that in next year the fights with Barker, Murray, etc. they'll be made?
If they want to fight him, we'll be knocking on the door. You know, there's obviously going to be mandatories made for his British title should he win it on Saturday. So and then they're the domestic rivals. So you know we'll be banging on their doors and wanting to fight them without a doubt.
Sure. Jimmy, from a trainer's point of view, I mean, I think it was Tony Hill was the first round stoppage, Jared Fletcher was the second round. Would you like to see Billy go some rounds on Saturday?
Not really. I mean, if he goes the rounds, and like he went the rounds with the Welsh kid Price, that was good for Joe. That was a good fight for him. Went 12 rounds, come out the 11th round, started banging around the body, and Price looked at him much to say, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be jabbing me." But he just wanted to let him know he's still in there. But well, you know, as I said before, we're trained for the fight, trained hard. He's been as good as gold. You know, if he stays healthy, as his promoter says, if he stays healthy, the whole world's open to him. He's staying healthy, keep winning, and whether it goes 1 round or 12 rounds, I'll be happy as he does the job.
Well, Billy had
be ready for that.
Sorry, Billy had quite a while out with your head.
That's
so,
right, yeah.
So you know,
He had 18 months out.
18 months out with that. So I mean, if anything, he's probably ahead of schedule.
Yeah, that will hold him back a little bit.
And Jimmy, you think he'll be ready for that top domestic level next year, after Macklin, etc.?
Yeah, he'll be ready. Yeah, but next year he'll be ready this year. If that's as he says, like, you know, we're waiting to see what happens with this fight, and then his promoter, his management team will go on from there.
Anyway, will you let your hair down over Christmas? I mean, clean living.
No, I'll have a week off out the gym, but then you know it's a tough game. This game, you've got to be on it. Could have a phone call, you know, someone's pulled out, and you know it's my chance come. You know, so I'll always be hovering about the gym and that, and I'll always be ticking over. But you know, I've got a job to do Saturday first. Then I'll be thinking about me rest.
Nick, same for you. Any Christmas parties planned? Or?
No, I'm always in the gym all the time. I've been in the gym since my last fight, you know, just ticking over. So I will have a bit of time off, but I will still be in the gym.
Any more questions? Thanks a lot for coming down, and see you Saturday. Thank you.